Elon Musk has sent out a dire warning that civilization is on the verge of collapse and urges him to fulfill his dream of colonizing Mars as soon as possible. Going to another planet seems unbelievable, but this became reality now, and Musk plans to colonize Mars. Will this become reality? Musk is planned to colonize on Mars. Elon Musk has revealed new details about his plans to build a city of 1 million people on Mars by 2050. And in the series of missions, Musk's first crewed mission could come in 2026 or as early as 2024. Musk said he hopes to build 1,000 spacecrafts in 10 years. The large, purportedly fully reusable spacecraft that SpaceX is developing in South Texas, that's 100 spacecrafts a year. Ultimately, Musk added, the goal is to launch an average of 3 spacecrafts per day and make travel to Mars more affordable for everyone. Musk's most powerful spacecraft. The new spacecraft Starship is implemented as planned, will be the most powerful launch system ever built. Each launch will provide enough thrust to send over 100 tons, about 7 fully loaded school buses per desk, and 100 people into orbit at once. Musk didn't specify exactly what the rocket would need to take to Mars, but plenty of food, water, building materials, equipment, and advanced life support systems were provided, so he thought he would need a whole fleet of spaceships to build a permanent settlement. As many as 1,000 spacecrafts could hypothetically transport about 100 megatons of material to Mars. That's the amount Musk reportedly wants to send to the Red Planet each year. If each ship carried around 100 passengers, that would mean a total migration of around 100,000 people. Musk also suggested taking advantage of the short window in which the orbits of Earth and Mars align, which happens every 25 months. This will allow the spacecraft to exit Earth's orbit and begin a low-fuel journey to Mars. Musk said he will also take advantage of this opportunity by loading the Mars fleet into Earth orbit, and then every 26 months will send 1,000 ships to a Mars trajectory during that 30-day window. This seems to contradict an earlier tweet in which Musk said 1,000 spacecrafts would fly to Mars every year, instead of every 26 months. However, SpaceX still has a long way to go to reach this goal. Musk's plan seems amazing, but it's not like going to a market from your house. It's a long journey between 2 planets, so there are various safety concerns as well. However, many scientists warn against too many unanswered questions about space travel. Musk also acknowledged the risk, saying that some people will probably die at first, but things will improve as we will continue this mission. Musk said this in an interview with Peter Damons. Okay, so what are the biggest challenges with Musk's Mars mission? A long journey. Apollo astronauts could reach the moon in just a few days, but a trip to Mars would take between 6 to 9 months, because the distance between Mars and Earth varies from 35 million miles to 249 million miles due to the elliptic orbit. There is only a small window available when the two are perfectly aligned for space travel. It makes the logistics a lot more complicated. When exploring the moon, there is always the prospect of resupply or rescue from an intermediate station or Earth, but that's not going to happen with Mars, so it's going to be a tough mission. Solar killers. The long flight would expose humanity to one of the greatest horrors of space travel, solar flares. The most catastrophic type of explosion in the solar system is the equivalent of 100 million hydrogen bombs. Earth's magnetic field can protect astronauts in orbit, but space explorers exposed to such radiation would not survive more than just a few days. Though there's a chance that Mars mission may fail, but scientists are trying their best to find a solution to this problem. Dust storms. Radiation isn't just a problem in the Mars mission. Mars has a much thinner atmosphere than Earth and lacks a global magnetic shield, putting people on the planet's surface at risk from solar and cosmic rays. In addition, the surface itself is mostly dust, and large storms can create dust clouds that block the sun. During such storms, it's almost like midnight on the Martian surface for 2 months. If you're out there using solar panels for electricity, you likely won't survive, as you will not have enough energy to keep things warm. There are still various problems with the Mars mission, but scientists are working on it, and we can see solutions to these problems in the upcoming years. Musk's plans are big, and for big plans, you need a lot of money. And there's no doubt Musk is one of the richest men on Earth, but you know he must be knowing missions for space are quite very costly. So to fund this ambition plan, Musk has proposed using revenue from SpaceX's satellite internet businesses, Starlink, as well as potential contracts from NASA and other space agencies. Traveling to Mars seems mission impossible for now, but you can't predict what's going to happen in the future. Anything is possible. Click on one of the two videos on the screen right now.